It's a secret program. And what that means is that I can't just go shouting off the hilltops telling the public what it is. What I can tell you is that to me, one person who worked within this massive thing, it's frightening.
Often in articles, all you read about is, the job of the pilot and the sensor operator. But then you also have people like my protagonist Heather, who was an imagery analyst. And what she did was to analyze the live video feed coming from the drones. And they have to make a call and say, this person is carrying a shovel or this person is carrying a weapon. To make that call, it's a very far-reaching decision. And which eventually plays into the decision of killing a person or not killing a person. So to have this on your mind and also the doubt if you killed the right people or you didn't kill the right people, I think that it has a big impact and can be traumatizing.
Now you went to Afghanistan with one of your protagonists to meet people civilians who've been affected by a drone strike. Yeah. What was that like? How hard was it to meet those people and hear their stories?
A Predator drone crew was mainly responsible for this strike that eventually killed 23 civilians, including children. And when we talked to the survivors, one of the first things they said to us was that they are actually really happy that they have this opportunity to tell their story and to address the world community and tell their side of the story, because up till that point no one had actually asked them to speak openly about their experience.
یکی دیگه همون بچه که شهید مرتضی بیشتر اور پایین کرد بغلش بود دیگه دختر پایین میکرد که او زده شد دیگه.
All of the people that we interviewed, they were very educated about drones and the drone war, even though they're from a very rural area in Afghanistan. They still knew and understand what drones are and what they can do.
So I think a lot of politicians and maybe even soldiers themselves and their families might say that this is an effective form of warfare because it keeps our troops out of harm's way, but still achieves its aims. What have you learned? What would your reaction be to that now, having made this film?
What my protagonists have seen is that their fellow airmen have killed themselves, some of them. There is definitely a psychological impact and people are dying. I think we have to inform the politicians about that. I'm not sure if all politicians are aware of that. I think it's very important to have transparency and studies about it, how many people are killing themselves who are in the drone program, how many people are really traumatized, have post-traumatic stress disorder, moral injury. I think this is very important information, and only when we have this information can we really say it is safe or it's not safe for the troops.